Hello boys and girls, I have a new nursery rhyme for you today. It's called There Was a Crooked Man. You can say it after me. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. Now let's try it together. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. So I have a new poem for you as well, and this poem is called The Sunshine Tree, because we're learning about hot countries this week. The Sunshine Tree by Clive Webster. If I had just one wish to wish, do you know what it would be? That growing in my garden was a great big sunshine tree. A tree that never rained or blew, a tree that shone all day. And there I'd sit with all my toys and play and play and play. Tá Daddy agus Sean ag immert pella. Fuair Sean líróid nua. Tá áthas cheann. Daithigí Daddy agus Sean glas. Féachigí siofra. Tá trófií ag siofra. Tá áthas thiofra. Daithigí siofra dearg. Féachigí hafií. Tá canábh ag tafií. Tá áthas hafií. Daithigí tafií goram. Féachigí Lola. Tá Lola ina culla. Tá an ghrian ag tanamh. Daithigí Lola buí. Today's story is John Joe and the Big Hen by Martin Waddell, illustrated by Paul Howard. I really like this book. It's your day for minding John Joe, Mammy told Sammy, so he had to stay with John Joe. Mary read her book and Mammy went on with her work. Splinter the dog sat in the sun and got toasted. Sammy got bored minding John Joe. Sammy wanted to play with his friend Willie Brennan. I'm away down Cow Lane to Brennan's, Sammy told Mary. Take John Joe with you, said Mary. But Sammy took Splinter instead of John Joe. I'm left by myself, John Joe told Mary. You'd better tell Mammy. Let Mammy get on with her work, Mary said. I'll settle our Sammy. Mary took John Joe by the hand and set off down Cow Lane to find Sammy. They went to the Brennans, but there was no sign of Sammy. Mary was mad, for it wasn't her day for minding John Joe. Do you think they'll be down by the stream? Asked John Joe. I'd look, but you are too little to go, Mary said, and I can't leave you here with no one to mind you. I'll mind myself, said John Joe. The Brennans' Big Hen came to look at John Joe. John Joe was used to the hens at his house, but he didn't know the Brennans' Big Hen. I'm not scared of you, John Joe told the hen. I'll whack your backside, John Joe told the hen. Go away home, hen, John Joe told the hen. but the big hen did not go. John Joe climbed on the wall, for he thought that the Brennan's big hen might eat him. "Mrs. Brennan!" shouted John Joe, but Mrs. Brennan was out. "Mary!" yelled John Joe, but Mary had gone after Sammy and she couldn't hear him. "Oh, Mammy!" wailed John Joe, but Mammy was safe back at home. That left John Joe alone with the Brennan's big hen, and so John Joe ran away from the hen. Mary came back to the Brennans with Sammy and Splinter, but "Where's our John Joe?" Sammy said. "John Joe! John Joe! Our John Joe!" shouted Sammy. "John Joe!" shouted Mary. No John Joe was with the hens in the yard. No John Joe was with the pigs in the sty. No John Joe in the ditch. No John Joe in the barn. "Go find John Joe, Splinter," said Sammy. Splinter walked around and sniffed at the ground, and at the wall, and at the top of the wall. Then Splinter dived into the corn. Splinter barked and he barked and he barked. Woof, woof, woof. John Joe was asleep in the corn. "The big hen chased me," said John Joe. "We thought you were lost," said Mary as she carried John Joe up the lane. "John Joe was scared by Brennan's big hen," Mary told Mammy. "He hid away in the corn. We thought we'd lost our little John Joe." "There's no way I'm losing my little John Joe," Mammy said. "It was your day for minding John Joe," Mary told Sammy. "Sure, I minded myself," said John Joe.